Hey, we hope you always enjoy watching our movies and our legal issues. Today we are glad to be here again and we are going to talk on the topic connectivities and indivisibility. So if you hear about connectivities and indivisibility within law, what comes to your mind? It is particularly about the extraditions of crime for another country to another country. So crime can be extradited. When we say extradition is where a crime was committed in Ghana and the case was judged in Nigeria. So do you see that the crime occurred in Ghana, but it was settled in Nigeria? So the process of getting the case from Ghana to Nigeria is what we call the extradition. So how can extradition work when there is a crime that involves many nationals? How can it work? If a gang rape occur, so in the gang rape there were two Nigerians, two Ghanaians, and one Liberian. The Liberian in that rape case is the offender. The Liberian is the offender. The two Nigerians are the co-offender, and the Sierra Leonean is the accomplice. So if a rape took place in Kenya with all those nationals being involved, how can that case be settled? Or which country is eligible to prosecute those criminals? Because there are three nationals, two Nigerians, one Liberian, and two Sierra Leonean. And the crime took place in Kenya. So how can that case be judged? According to connectivities and indivisibility, the person who committed the higher crime among all those criminals, his or her country is where the case will be judged. So in the case, the offender is the Liberian. So though the crime took place in Kenya, but the case will be judged in Liberia, because the Liberian among the Sierra Leoneans and the Nigerians is the one who committed the higher crime. He's the offender. He's the one who started the rape before the Nigerians join him. The Nigerians are the co-offender because they join him in the process of rape and they carry on the act of rape. So they became the co-offender, and the accomplice are the Sierra Leoneans. In that case, maybe the Sierra Leoneans gave their house in order to accomplish the rape. So they offer their house, and the Nigerians joined the Liberian to commit a crime. So the person who committed the highest crime, which is the offender, his country is where the crime will be judged in Liberia. So do you understand the connectivity between Nigeria, Liberia, and Sierra Leone and Kenya? Do you see the connectivities between them? That's why they say connectivity and indivisibility. How did they connect to commit a crime? How did they connect to solve the problem in one country? Those three nationals committed a crime on a foreign land. So do you see how extradition works? And people may not understand the differences between the co-offender, the offender, and the accomplice. What are the differences between them? If you hear offender within a case, an offender is the person who started the crime, is the offender, and the co-offender is the person who helps in the situation to commit the crime, is a co-offender, and the accomplice are those people who help to make the crime happen. For typical example, when it comes to bank robbery, 3 guys rob the bank, and 3 of them enters the bank to commit a robbery. So within the robbery, one person is distracting the security not to focus on what is going on. Another person is standing closer to the teller and telling the teller to give the money. And another person is holding the gun in the face of the teller. So the 3 guys within this case, how do you describe them? The person who is holding the gun is the offender. The one who stands near his friend who is holding the gun is the co-offender. And the accomplice is the one who is distracting the security not to focus on what is going on in the bank. So those are the differences between offender, co-offender, and accomplice. And sometimes it is described as first degree, second degree, and third degree. It depends how the case is. So back to our topic on extradition. There are many reasons why cases are extradited to another country. But some countries cannot further stand with their citizens to extradite crimes or a case. Some countries will not do that. But some countries actually believe in extradition. They extradite cases in favor of their citizens, and their principles honor that. We have the territorial principle. The territorial principle is where you commit a crime on the soil. For example, in Rwanda, the territorial principle can deal with you whether you are a foreigner or you are citizens. If you commit a crime on the soil of Rwanda, you can be prosecuted in Rwanda. Then, what about the national principle? The national principle, if you are a Rwandan and you commit a crime in another country, the Rwandan court can call you back to your country and prosecute you. That is a national principle. Then we have personal passive principle. It's where if you commit a crime against the interests of Rwanda, you can be prosecuted by the Rwandan law. For example, if you commit a crime against a vessel that is holding the flag of Rwanda, the Rwandan constitution or the Rwandan law can prosecute you. So laws are stronger than others. Some laws are stronger, some laws are weak, but it depends the cases. So today, that is the short information on connectivities and indivisibility. That's how they both work. How cases are extradited to another country, how the situation looks. That is why it is. So thank you again for watching, and we hope you keep following us, that we will bring you more legal issues. See you in our next video.